Hey guys, welcome to Panzer Dragoon II Zwei? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't care. It's
Zwei.
I'm trying to roll. There is no R, and yet I'm trying to roll it.
But yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Panzer Dragoon series, and I'm going to be starting off. Well, okay, maybe not so much starting off because this is probably the only one I'll do a look at of the second game, Panzer Dragoon II for the Sega Saturn. And the only reason I'm doing this one and not the first one is because one, this is actually a prequel to the first game, and two, I think this one's a little better constructed.
Okay.
So the whole plot is this. There's some warring nations going around, and there's this Let me check the wiki real quick.
Okay. Fire nations be starting trouble as they always do.
Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Well, shit. It all began in a small village on the frontier. Okay, so I'll just read the plot synopsis from Wikipedia because I'm kind of lazy right now, and I honestly don't remember this game too much to really remember much. But basically, okay, the player takes control of Jean-Luc Lundy.
The heck?
Wow.
Oh, it's a cute little salamander thingy.
They're gonna shoot it.
Oh
No!
No! Don't shoot it!
They shot it.
They shot it.
They shot it.
They poked it.
Bastards!
No!
It's dead.
Okay, so Koreans are pretty much this game. Pretty much, I guess in a way, it's pretty much this world's dragons, and some of them are mutated, some of them are mutants, and are considered as heresy in this village, so they must be killed. But this little boy here, named what's his name again? Jean-Luc Lundy, can't stand for this shit, and decides to one night sneak in, and try to find one for himself.
Okay.
Huh.
So are Koreans like war horses to them?
In a matter of speaking, I guess they are. But yeah, he just walks up them stairs, just like on this random platform here. And it's like, they keep him in this little shack.
Huh. That's some good FMV right there.
Yeah, the Sega Saturn was so revolutionary for its time. Oh, look at that.
Oh, he's so cute! Oh, he's so cute!
Mama? Only I couldn't kill him. So yeah, he takes it with him.
It's
Surely
the boy and his dragon.
Sure.
He doesn't even look like a mutant.
He had a pair of wings. But yes, they decide to leave the village and do something. Meanwhile, there's evil at work.
Oh, what kind of evil?
I don't even remember, honestly. It's like, I won't mince words here. The game, the whole lore to this game is a little on the complex side, and it's not something that's immediately going to click to your mind. Oh yeah, and here's the little boy 1 year later along with his pet dragon.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh.
And it can fly!
Flying!
I'll make him fly to oh shit.
Oh.
Hey, that's my village!
No.
Well, that didn't last long.
Oh.
It's a giant whale. It killed my village. Shit.
Giant whale.
Well, the airship kind of looks like. What the fuck is he? What's little Chompy doing?
What are you doing?
Huh?
He's
What's the matter?
firing his laser! I think. Yep. Yep, I called it.
Wait, what is that?
It's It's an airship that, again, I kind of made it sound like it's a freaking whale. But anyway, so yeah, our village got destroyed, and that airship is to blame. So we got to go after it and hopefully get revenge, along with the help of our baby pet, or our pet dragon here, whose name. Actually, let me check if it has a name. Oh yeah, so he named it Loggy. Loggy's the name of our dragon. And so begins our first level. Destiny begins. So the Panzer Dragoon series, in a way, is pretty much an on-rail shooter. Think of it kind of like Star Fox.
Okay.
Now, in the original game, it was primarily air-based gameplay because, well, at that point you were pretty much riding an adult dragon. Here, with this game in particular, your dragon, well, it's still pretty fresh. I mean, it doesn't have its wings aren't quite big enough for full-blown flight just yet, and
yeah, he's still a little babby.
Yep, he's still a little baby. But of course, just because you're a baby doesn't mean you're free from the harshities of the world, as we're quite clearly seeing. And when you lock onto certain enemies, Loggy here will shoot out his laser beams.
Yeah.
So in a way, this game's all about making the proper usage out of your character's laser shotgun effects, as well as Loggy's home-in lasers. Hello?
Did someone just join?
I thought someone just came.
Oh, it's Jordy. Okay, well anyway,
Oh, okay.
Jordy can listen in on our riveting conversation. To be fair, this level's almost over anyway. Basically, this level here is like a tutorial source just to get you a little familiar with the game's controls. And actually, between the first game and the second game, Panzer Dragoon II was made with the intention of being a little easier than the first one, because the first one was pretty freaking hard.
Ah.
I see. So, this isn't.
Oh, hey, Logan, where have you been?
This isn't. I've been. Got a phone call saying important. I'll explain later. So, this isn't like that other series that we've seen around Draken or whatever like that. Like, I know there's a recent game for that released on current consoles.
What? Wait, what's it called?
Draken or something. I'll look it up real quick here.
Never really heard of it, so I'm gonna assume no. Also say this: the soundtrack for this isn't too bad. Although there's no orchestral pieces in this game like there was in the original, which was pretty much to prove that yes, a console game can have music that was literally ripped right out of a symphony. Of course, it was only done once because well. Red Book Audio, and, well, they probably didn't have the budget to make any more. So they just stuck with synthesizers from there on out.
Oh, my bad. I think maybe I had this thing called Dragon's Crown or Dragon's Dogma.
Dragon's Dog... no, neither of them are connected to this, because I know Dragon's Crown is pretty much an homage to the 2D brawler. Oh no, this evil dragon just kicked our ass. So we gotta run away like pussies.
Aw.
Really? So what were we accomplishing then?
We didn't know we were up against.
Also, it seems like they don't speak English.
Nope, they speak their own language.
Just like in every other game.
Yeah, that's how they
It's
save
gibberish.
money. That's how they save money on script writing and time. What they do is they say, okay, we're gonna write this later. Just say random syllables. You just write words to it later.
Dopo the dato. And now it's time for episode 2, The Clone Wars.
Singal Lukashi General Scales.
Ah, that. Don't never forget that.
And also Rayman 2.
There you went to.
The greatest. Well, at least we have the likes of Legends and Origins actually being proper language.
Well, yeah. Well,
Kind
Pig
of.
Latin.
Yeah, Pig Latin in Origins and regular English in
Oh,
Legends.
yeah, Legend. Oh, yeah,
What?
that's why they changed the bubble. Okay, so. Man, this guy can. This dragon has some firepower to it.
Well, to be fair, it's our rider here that's shooting those lasers, but the dragon in himself does have the lock-on feature there. That's coming from the dragon.
So now, I do apologize if I missed it and you were talking about it earlier. How does the handling on this dragon work?
It has okay. So basically, you use the D-pad to move not only your cursor, but as well as it's sort to a certain extent the dragon in itself. But once you start moving all around, you're strictly on the the rider itself. The dragon is actually pretty responsive, all things considered, and I haven't come across any instances where its controls moving the dragon leads me to any sort of cheap hits.
Right.
Oh yeah, it should also be said that not only do you have a health bar, but you also have a special meter, and when you press the special button, the dragon, who the name was what was it again? Loggy. If you press the special button, Loggy will pretty much shoot a whole bunch of lasers of doom at anything in front of it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. So, other than that, it looks like some of these segments, they remind me of the tank segments from Star Fox.
I would say this controls far better than the Landmaster in Star Fox.
Okay.
But not only that, but there are going to be sections here, like as we're about to show here, the dragon can fly!
Yay!
Yay! Ooh.
He's flying!
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm showing you right here is one of 2 possible pathways you can do in this stage. The pathway I'm choosing here lets your dragon fly.
Oh.
And it suddenly becomes Star Fox.
Okay, now it's Star Fox.
How come I never knew about this game?
Well, for one thing, it's a Sega title.
Yeah, that's true. I was not big on Sega.
And-
Now, sorry.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a Sega title.
Now, James, was this game that we're seeing right now? Is this the last Panzer Dragoon game made?
Oh no, this is actually the second game in the series. What would come after this is what often would consider one of the best Sega RPGs, called Panzer Dragoon Sagas, which is expensive as all get out.
But it's not a shooter, it's an RPG.
It's something of a mix between the two. I couldn't even begin to describe it. And then there was the last game that came out for Panzer Dragoon was the fourth game called Panzer Dragoon Orta, which came out on the original Xbox.
Oh.
And even had a playable copy of the very original Panzer Dragoon in it as a special bonus.
That's kind of unique, having a Sega series premiering on just the Xbox.
It's happened before. I mean, look at Toe Jam and Earl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about that, but pretty much what's happening right now is that we're going into all-out battle. I think I launched my super death lasers.
Yeah.
The laser! Oh, jeez, we're running out of health. Or what?
No. Yeah,
right?
No, that's the special meter.
Oh, the green. Okay, why would they make the green bar not the health meter? That is immediately what I think of.
Yeah, because I blame Cynthia and I forget for that. But anyway, yeah, the blue bar is the health. The red/green meter is what you use to fill up your dragon's energy, and he just goes all out. I guess it was coughing up its lunch at the time.
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, now it just damage.
I'm okay.
And then
But the baby dragon was not happy at all.
and then when the dragon's about to die, we will do as Noble Mario would and make it and jump off of its back to send it falling into a pit so we can make an extra long jump possible.
In a place like this, keep dreaming.
Yeah.
You know what? In a way, this kind of does look like a dream sequence.
Okay, I'm gonna probably get slapped by some game people because, especially since I hated the game personally as well. So I agree with people who maybe get mad at me. Some of those cutscenes at first, they were reminding me of the Aragon game for DS.
Oh.
Wait, you mean the cutscenes in this game?
DS is really bad. It's boring.
Yeah, I don't blame you because I played the PlayStation 2 version of Aragon, and it's it's boring.
Yeah, it's
just like
boring.
the movie.
It's just a boring Zelda-like wannabe thing.
And the cutscenes were as bad as the CG. So wait, were the cutscenes in that game as bad as the CG quality in this game?
On the DS, yes. It was not designed because they didn't try to make a cartoony style. They tried to model them as best they could to make it look like real life people or whatever.
Ugh.
Yeah, because it was coming right off the movie.
That is one of the first things I think when I think of a bad shovelware game.
I think Ark is trying to say land.
The other thing, some of the angles anyway, reminds me a little bit of Einhander for some reason.
Oh, the baby dragon couldn't take anymore, so you gotta make a landing. Mm-hmm.
It gets tired after a while.
Yep, but I do believe we're about to approach our boss.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh, it's coming.
It's a giant battleship.
We must take it down.
Well, baby.
Colony.
We'll land. God, I keep forgetting the thing's name. Okay, Loggy. Well, little Loggy.
Loggy?
Yeah, Loggy, that's its name. Well, little Loggy, I know we've had some good times today. We're flying, it looks like heaven, but now we gotta beat this giant battleship to the ground. Even though we ran away from it in the first level like absolute pussies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I won't mince words. I mean, I haven't gotten too far in this game, but let's just say that the boss fights in this game are better on the lengthy side.
Yeah, because I was expecting some sort of weakness to show itself so that you could do more damage, but nope.
No, but I do believe I have just enough to actually let out his death-crying lasers by now.
Alright, almost got filled up to the top.
Oh yeah, by the way, another thing I should probably... Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Ah, that feels good.
It's like Berserker mode.
One last thing I should mention. Depending on the pathways you take in this game, the dragon's evolutions can actually differ.
Oh, wait, so there are evolutions we get?
Yeah, after you beat a stage, Loki here will evolve depending on the circumstances.
Huh.
Now, what exactly not sure what the improvements are per se. Like if you fly any faster, or you have stronger breath or anything, or it could just be the sake of the plot. But that's pretty much the main gimmick behind this game that helps give it some replayability.
That'll be cool then.
So what example of a different circumstance would you give that would make him change?
Okay, so in this level in particular, there could be a case where I go a specific pathway and we go through that flying section, or I could have gone the other way and I would have gone to quite literally a battlefield where where everyone's just fighting the living shit out of each other. And you got to get out of the crossfire.
Okay.
Now, is it guaranteed, like, on the subject of upgrades or evolutions? Like, what we're about to get here, you will always get it if you make this path, or is it more random?
Right.
Like that?
Nope. It's you always get in this path. In fact, if we wait just a little bit here, the dragon flies and he changes.
Whoa!
Woohoo!
And now this is.
Oh, whoa!
What?
It shattered twice.
Now
Wait,
it looks
you're
like.
gonna say it's a gui.
I was about to say it was a Gui, but then it shattered again, and now it's this.
Now
So-
you know what?
So
Sorry,
it was
wait.
like a metamorphosis?
Something like that. Yeah.
It's a gui. No,
We
gui
ju-
16.
So now.
It's a me.
So now that I think about it, this dragon looks an awful lot like the one in the first game, so cool, I guess. But yeah, we were being pursued, and now we gotta escape into the forest. Escape like a scared little sheep. And they were not after Loggy. Well, then who were they after?
Oh.
They're chasing a ship.
An ancient. Oh, we done fucked. But with that said, ladies and
Cliffhanger.
yeah, to be continued in 2000 and never. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Panzer Dragoon II Zwei for the Sega Saturn. If you can find the means to play it, then go right ahead. I think it's a pretty damn good game. Or you can try the first game out too. That's also good. In fact, I would say that one's a little easier to find. But with that said, I'm JamesmanXtreme.
I'm Earthgui.
I'm Lucky Jack 20.
I'm hiding Princess Lita.
And I've pretty much filled up my Earthquake quota. So with that said, take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.